to me. Hello?
To the beach? Beach? Let's go the other way. Hey, what can I say? How deep does this place go? And what sort of person would dig all the way down here? Let Paimon read the fucking dialogue!
Oh, there's a bulletin here. Compatriots, family, brothers and sisters who have dedicated themselves to the Alliance's inexorable triumph. The most benevolent has located a batch of new mechanisms to support transportation and the underwater salvage? Forward, forward, move forward at all costs for the glorious future of the Alliance, for our freedom and glory, and for a homeland free from evil dragon's oppression. Without permission, it is forbidden to operate the control lever. Ooh, I see what I'm going to do. Accidental falls have already caused the deaths of 3 workers. Ooh. Okay, you know what? Maybe I don't pull the lever. So I need to do something to get said chest out of the water. That does something. Hello, would you like to... I don't remember what this does. Oh, this was a platform. Excuse me. Hold on. Hold on. Can I just do this? Oh, wait. No, but I have to let it drop, right? Oh, girly pop, don't die. Release.
That's right. Great job.
Oh, don't fall. Water rusted key. A key that's soaked in the water for a long, long time. Thanks. Who knows it can even unlock the door it was made for anymore. Okay. Here, I'll use the key on this. Okay. Ancient bulletin again. Glory forever unto the guardian of the sacred flame, the great peacemaker, and the most benevolent holy sovereign Ochkan. Yahal Kaak and Takal Siege and T Sakun. We've seen some of these names before, haven't we? Given the slow overall progress of the drainage works in this area, minor adjustments are being made to the rotation system to ensure the Alliance's exonerable triumph. Workers will be divided into 3 teams, each team working 16 hours rotating every 2 days. That sounds like a labor law violation. Teams with exceptional performance will receive extra grain provisions. The triumphant victory of draining the accumulated water is close at hand. I'm telling you to drain the accumulated water, please. Once the ditches are completed, the water pump can operate normally. Push a little harder. I guess I'm draining some water then.
Wow! Wow! Hey, don't run off, little guy. It's really dark here. Huh? Wait, looks like these are marks left by someone.
What are you observing, buddy? This thing? Okay, I'll find something for it. Why are there pine cones everywhere? There's a small trail beneath a stone wall to the north that leads to the top of the waterfall. It can be used as a storage area. I left a few marks just in case I forgot the way there. Sayani's injuries took a turn for the worse. The humidity is to blame. I told her to rest, but she laughed it off, saying that it would slow the squad down, resulting in everyone missing out on extra provision. Once night falls, I'll sneak up on her with a torch to cauterize her wounds while the others aren't watching. Or her limbs will rot too. 2? So she's not the only one. Oh, that's terrifying. Oh, Artisan's Memo 2. Sayani died. Oh, well... Well? Maybe today, maybe yesterday. I'm not sure. In this dim light, it's hard to tell the living from the dead. People are lying all over the place, splayed out on the ground like alpacas in their pen. There's a foul stench in the air. No one had the strength to bury her. They just threw her in the ditch. Whoa, that's fucked up. They're all cursing and swearing. But who exactly should they direct their hatred at? Even they can't say. Just as they said, everyone's working for themselves. For their brothers and sisters in the Alliance. Not for the evil dragons that once enslaved us. But it's not like they can curse themselves. Just have to do it. If we can't finish digging this ditch in the next 5 days, we'll lose our rations. And then we'll all die. Just like the ones who are in charge of the pumps. What even lies down there, under the water? Who knows? Whatever it is, it's not going to save us.
Okay, well, I'm scared.
Chosen of noble one.
Aren't you dead? Wait a minute. Ochka, you're supposed to be dead. I'm assuming.
Ye honored, pay respects.
my respects to what? Your dead body? Oh, okay. A nameless artisan's memo. I'm assuming the other artisan is also tied to this? Nameless artisan's memo. The deeper we dug, the stronger that indescribable, nauseating stench became. Perhaps it was due to the pervasive dampness and fungi. Those pale mold and indescribably strange mineral deposits all seemed to emit a toxic odor. But that was not the only source of unease here. To begin with, felt that there was something unlucky about this place. But even she did not offer up any explanations even more far-fetched than that of last time. But as work progressed, a craftsman suddenly lost his wits, screaming, laughing, crying, and all the while babbling incoherently of how he's seen an almost impossibly large, hideous, and swollen black silhouette in the watery depths, and of how it shrieked a terrifying profane song, commanding him to kneel down before the master. Is this the sinner? This sounds like the sinner. The supervisor took him away, but a sense of unease had already begun to spread amongst the workers. The surging foam and swirling of the foul water could be explained as regular elemental phenomena, but those intermittent sounds and whispers, even I could not find any reasonable explanation for those. From those ancient walls, or perhaps from beneath them, though I could not say for sure, I could hear a sound, unmistakably clear, yet at the same time faint, furtive, and muffled, as if something was scurrying through the walls. The laborers whispered amongst themselves, trembling with an incoherent, almost crazed terror, as they mumbled obscurely of an unimaginable profane curse that lurked beneath the water's depths. What we had been doing, they said, had awakened it from countless eons of slumber. No one would leave this ruin alive. And even if they did, they could never tell anyone about it, for the listeners would just dismiss each claims as the ramblings of lunatics. I could not find a rational explanation for this loathsome, frightful terror, for by all accounts those damp fungus-covered walls that supported the vaulted ceiling should have been built from solid rock, and the echoes they produced when tapped confirmed this. Yet those terrifying rustling sounds continued to reverberate through the dead of night, jarring me into confusion of half-wakefulness from what was uneasy sleep to begin with. Our supervisor rests assured that she herself had not heard anything unusual, attributing our hallucinations to lack of rest. She even applied extra grain rations for us, out of sympathy for our plight. Yet the fear that had spread amongst the laborers were so intense that the long segment that follows have been deliberately erased and cannot be read. So maybe they were huffing the mold in the walls, and now they're hallucinating. Y'all awake?
Careful! The secret source on top of it still works!
Settle
Ancient
down!
flint key! Wait, hold on.
Target acquired!
Yeah, go down already, would you? Go! Shoot!
Wow, that did it! Doesn't that key look like... And then Paimon was saying something, and then I accidentally clicked the dialogue tree that prevented me from actually reading what Paimon was saying. Paimon's not continuing!
Hold on. Where did the thing go? Ancient flint key, a uniquely shaped key. It seems like rotating it to different angles would enable it to fit into various locks. Like, what locks? I'm assuming it's a door lock. Barely legible bulletin. May glory eternal be, peacemaker, most benevolent Ochkan. Oh, it's the same thing from the beginning. Artisans Mahusinto Talanako and those responsible for the construction of the water pump deliberately slowed down, causing delays. The benevolent opposed no punishment, only suspended rations for 3 weeks. 3 weeks? They didn't eat for 3 weeks? The stone key that activates the water pump mechanism is kept at... No one is allowed to use it without permission until other artisans are assigned. Rules are made to be broken! Wait, how am I able to read? Huh? This is the... Wait a minute. That's the ledger I just read. Why can't I read it through the wall? Man, Traveler gained some extra powers, huh? Oh, I couldn't press enter. I had to click on. Well, the water's going down. We take those. There's phlogiston in your mouth. Ooh, okay. They said go into the sewers. Disgusting. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. Oh.
What a strange statue. It looks like a dragon. Whoa!
Pick up.
Ooh, a shiny gem! Hang on, it doesn't look like a rock. More like a shard of metal? Let's take it with us anyway, traveler. Never know, it'll turn out to be a valuable treasure, huh? It's almost like Paimon's hinting that this is going to be a Chekhov's gun item. Where did the item go, actually?
Ancient jadestone fragment. A strange fragment picked up in the ancient ruins of Natlan. The exact material it's made from is hard to determine. For some reason, it feels warm to the touch. Ew. Why is it warm? This is how long will it take Eve to brute force this one puzzle? Oh, never mind.
The water level's dropping again. Looks like we can keep going now.
Well, I guess we can use that one key for everything, which is good. Oh, what's this?
Ah! This fragment's very similar to the one before. It doesn't let Paimon read any more dialogue other than that. Wow! Didn't expect Paimon to be this... Didn't expect the statue to be this huge.
Oh, noble one, chosen of the dragons, step forward.
I'm stepping. Okay, that's all you asked me to do. You just said step forward. Where am I going? Oh! There's just chest in your mouth. Thank you. Appreciate that, homie. Y'all are stuck in a thing.
Ah! This place seems to have been locked down by the strange rock over there. Well, that rock doesn't exist anymore.
Okay. Oh, good thing we weren't here. Wow, look at all those explode. Ow! Maybe that was the warning. Oh my god, please, please, please get me out of here. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. Where am I? Oh. Oh. That's not supposed to happen, I don't think. Aether, you okay? You good? We can just stay here for a while, right? I don't... Oh! Okay, we're out. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Don't worry.
Oh! This isn't endless, is it? It's so dark in here. Remember to stay close, traveler.
Oh, key. Insert a key. Insert cash or payment type.
Guess we need to just insert the key into the statue, just like before, right? Anyway, don't you think it's super quiet down here? No strange mechanical monsters around the statue and stuff. The place seems so different from the other parts of Ochkanalan.
Hello! What is happening?
Ah! A missile monster! Why did it just pop out all of a sudden?
Hello?
Target acquired.
Excuse me, sir. That's kind of fucking rude. That's quite a
Settle
fucking
down.
rude. Okay, he's gone. Bye. There we go. We're cooking. Explore even deeper. How deep do you want me to go?
Oh, noble one, chosen of dragons, step forward and hear my words.
How far forward am I supposed to step? Step on these. Here? Pick up.
And another identical fragment. Ah, come on! We can't put them together at all!
It's so shiny here, though. Look at it. It's like Tangled-esque. Investigate the source of the sound. Was I supposed to hear something? Who is speaking to me? Hello? The sovereign ruler of the land of seven flames extends salutations unto you, chosen one. May your path be one paved with flowers that shall never wither.
That voice! It sounds like it's coming from this big statue.
Chosen one, you mean me?
Indeed, chosens of dragons you are, and noble elect of mine also. Dragon Lord Ix Uxel Ibs Bolonchuo is my name. Aforetime, the ruler of Chichen Uktota. Type L self-regulating overseer array integral.
Homie, is your cousin the mechanical array? Because what is Type L self-regulating overseer array integrated processing unit? What the fuck is that? Sroapu? Did you just make it into an acronym? Why would you do that? Sroapu L sounds worse somehow.
Iksu? What's your name now? Surely there's something you can call yourself and not some crazy spell. Whatever. Paimon's gonna call you Ixlel. That'll do. Not like she'll remember the rest anyway.
That seems like a microaggression, Paimon. Please stop.
According to the sacred Ortrees Mechanique Tales, he's guarded now.
Sorry, brain rot went into brain rot. My bad.
According to the sacred destined path hath ye and those with ye. No, wait. What did you name me, you wit round elemental floating object?
Who are you calling a white round elemental floating object? Paimon's the name and Traveler.
You didn't even respect Homie's name? Why do you think Homie's gonna respect your name? Like, for real.
Wow!
And this is Little Guy.
Also, you're the one who called yourself whatchamacallit Lil or whatever, didn't you?
Paimon, that's a huge microaggression. Like, at least try.
Such impertinence. This sacred name comes from the most glorious of rulers. How dare this white round elemental floating object speaks thus and vastly oversteps its station. Noble traveler, forgive my blunt speech, but surely you grant your servant gross latitude that should address the sovereignty ruler thusly.
Paimon's not my servant. Well said, now then Mini Pie, I have words with thee.
Ha! That's right! We're the best of friends!
That's not what I said.
You, friends with an elemental floating object? A unique choice, I must confess. In any case, do accept my apologies, noble traveler. You have sojourned far to reach this place, and yet this all too humiliating form is all I can display before you. Did this despicable statue not entrap me, I would surely have presented myself to you in a more elegant fashion, whether it be in Dragon Lord's form or mortal guise.
Well, wait, you're stuck in there?
And you have reason to think otherwise. Think me a mere talking statue, do you?
But this is the sort of place where a mere talking statue wouldn't be too out of the place, don't you think?
Ah, you insolent creature. I am the sovereign ruler Chichen Ukdoka, a great and glorious dragon lord. You dare! You dare! Not for that most despised of betrayals, I would have never been trapped in this crude carving. But anyway, noble traveler, let me cut the long story short. I'm in need of your aid.
For what?
My heart was one ripped apart through betrayal before being hidden in various devices. I would ask you to seek those shards for me. Once that is done, cut my chest open as you would peel grain fruit leaves and dig my heart out.
What? Why do you want me to take your heart out?
Sure. Wait a minute. You just said something super scary so casually.
And you agreed to it, my guy.
Scary? You mean the grapefruit? How chicken-hearted you are, elemental floating object.
What? What are you talking about? Who'd be afraid of grapefruit anyway? Paimon's talking about that last part, the whole dig your heart out thing.
Is that not a more pedestrian thing than grapefruit? Noble traveler, do you not have your servants attend to you as you partake in sacrifices?
Why do you sound more and more like Lilopar as we go on? Why do you want your heart to be dug out, my guy?
For you are the noble one, the chosen of dragons. Apart from our lost colleagues in rulership, a how?
Wait a minute, why is a how here? Colleagues in rulership, a how? Hello?
You alone have the right to give unto me release befitting of my rank. If you are familiar with the ancient ways, O noble traveler, surely you must know that my heart, clustered storage ring, created as it was in great antiquity, holds all the memories that were once mine. The traitor made his name be cast into the everlasting flames to burn for 13,000 years, stole my authority using memories to entrap me here.
What? Can memories be used to restrain people? Dragons?
So ignorant are you that it's quite adorable. Elemental floating object. Had my authority not been lost, I might yet have taken you as a pet.
First of all, she is our emergency food, so please don't.
For mayfly races,
Mayfly races!
memories are naturally as sweet and lovely as quinipod berries. For long-lived species, memories are naught but curses and shackles.
Hello, Xianshou Lao Fu.
That's not easy to understand.
Whatever the case may be, it was this means by which the wretched renegade forced me to sing for his empire, and for his delusions, for he did not know how to operate this city. His pitiful empire and his laughable delusions were both reduced to ash, yet here I remain still, imprisoned in this miserable effigy.
Even if you say so, it still feels strange to find your heart only to dig it out again.
Still you do not comprehend, you white round elemental floating object? My life's thread is all but spun out. Even if it were that not so, my consciousness shall be utterly depleted in 30 winters. My dignity permits me not to die enslaved or confined. Therefore, noble traveler, I beg of you, grant me release. I cannot destroy myself, but should you retrieve those fragments, I can pour what remains of my life into them, restoring my broken heart to its original state. This is a step of self-protection, and only by this may I not violate destined sacred law.
Why is a how here? Why is a how in this lore? I'm scared now.
After that, dig my heart out. It is this heart that binds me, that enslaves me, that has tormented me endlessly all these millennia. It is true heart of Dragon Lord, before which all of humanity's gems must shy away in shame, and it shall be your reward. What say you?
What am I gonna do with the dragon heart?
Huh? Wait, when you said heart, you mean...
You show Ixil the particular... Oh, the fragments! I forgot about that.
These are... Yes, these are the ones! To think you've already collected all these fragments. Now then, noble traveler, please dig my heart out, and let me perish at your hand. Rejoice also, round elemental floating object, for I shall bestow upon you the honor of witnessing the passing of Chichen Uktokad's ruler.
Whoa! Don't get so excited about this stuff, would you? Anyway, we just need to put the components in first, right?
Indeed. Come now, I shall open my heart to you. Take it out, and this task shall be done.
Ugh, do you really have to put it that way?
Here you go.
And then...
There's no change to all the words. Deliver the heart fragments to Ixil. Oh, what the fuck happened? That looks so cool, though.
What is this?
Ochkan, you despicable beast, you vicious... Apologies, traveler. Please help me one last time to cut these chains to bind my consciousness that prevent my form.
Okay, don't let me read then. Fine, whatever. I'm not normal about this.
That's a change to the first floor, severed. Let's keep going and take care of the rest.
Oh, tides, I bid you pardon. Hear now the final edict. Topple these long-destroyed halls for the sake of these puny humans, and for our honor so!
Okay.
One last floor left! Still, these seals are pretty crude. Is it because they're so old?
Traveler, be wary! I would love to read the dialogue whenever you guys have it out here, but you know. Wouldn't this drown you? Like a concept, wouldn't this drown you? Okay, so I would love that. Can you please? Am I playing a bullet hell now? Is that what it is? Hello? Please leave me alone. Please leave me alone. Please leave me alone. It is so hard to maneuver this Kaholasaur. Are we done yet? Am I supposed to be doing something?
I understand. Since these parasites are upon my person and life, I merely need to accelerate consumption,
And what? And what? Oh, that was it? Okay.
it would seem that these toys have run dry as well.
Toys! Well, first of all, that's fucking rude of you! Could you at least have warned us? Like, come on, buddy.
Next traveler, you need only take my heart. Thank you for granting me.
These nuts!
Ixo? You there?
The will imprisoned within the statue is dissipated. Silence alone answers you.
Huh? That door over there. Why did it suddenly open?
Perfect heart of sacred dragon. What is this? A flawless piece of jade. Before the fires of human civilization have ever been kindled, it was the heart of the Dragon Lord Ix Ukthul Sib Bolan Chuil El, ruler of the Chichen Uktoka. It once held the authority to command all devices within Ochka Natlan, the affable city, yet can no longer be used due to the energy having been completely exhausted. Just as with the half-humans who pursued it so relentlessly, the Dragon Lord's quest for perfection was ultimately in vain, leading to naught but an end that was a cold and lifeless jade. Ooh, I love that shot. Oh, that's beautiful.
Ooh, luxurious chest.
Oh, there's so much text. Okay. Place. Here, put it back. Oh. Oh, I think that's a way out, but... Lore. Oh, are these in order? Ah! Holy Sovereign Notes 1. The Kwahutli scouts were dispatched and have returned. According to our preliminary investigation, there are ruins that extend to a considerable length beneath the city, completely submerged. If what said is true, deep within the ruins, there still should be... It's Ikwe we're still alive. Perhaps she could have created something to quickly drain away the water. We must find a way to drain the water away, otherwise we cannot continue. Holy Sovereign Notes 2. Laborers were requisitioned from each tribe, one from every 10 households in the name of the waterworks construction. Aside from the first speaker of the Flower Feather clan's refusal to recruit laborers, no other tribes objected. Storming out unauthorized not only constitutes a blatant abuse of power, but demonstrates utter disregard for our oaths of alliance. Whatever the cost, the accumulated water must be drained away before winter arrives. According to the supervisor's report, the laborers are highly motivated. There have been few instances of slacking off, but progress has not been affected. Any slacking is a betrayal of the alliance, and those found guilty must be... The total number of people in the city exceeds. No potential threat can be ignored. We cannot afford to risk the lives of tens of thousands he saved. If Ueneku had not left the allegiance due to... And if the Oceanids who once followed him had not gone too, exploring this place would be much easier. Human laborers are too inefficient and lacking in strength. It is precisely because of this that they are powerless against the transcendent. And this is why all that is beyond human comprehension must be eradicated. The burning sensation that flows beneath my fingers still lingers. Blood was let as usual, yet had not been alleviated. While I'm still clear-headed, I must remember to have him reward hard-working laborers with extra grain rations. Holy Sovereign Notes 3. Evidently, as mentioned by this statue is a construct from an older era. From its appearance, it seems that the dragon craftsman never managed to complete its lower half. Perhaps they were interrupted by some kind of unexpected emergency. The secret source Odotama has shown no hostility. It may be assumed that there must be at least one control center. Otherwise, they would not be able to operate independently. With some slight modifications to the phlogistic engravings, we may be able to... According to the supervisor, the laborers' spirits remain high. Apparently, they cheered with great fervor during the inspections. The report makes mention of superstitious rumors, clearly a lack of understanding regarding phlogistic engravings. Dismiss most of the laborers and keep only a small team. To avoid what, homie? This definitely has to be a higher up. I mean, it literally says Holy Sovereign, but like, this is probably the person in charge of this entire project, right? The disregard for human lives, though. Why is this... Huh, why are you in this type of text? The secret, necessary sacrifices, anything it takes. Most of the rest of the content has been buried and is illegible. Okay, why is 4 so important though? Okay, 5. Holy Sovereign Notes 5. She called me the fated sovereign, speaking gently by my bedside of the so-called glory. The glory of vicious beasts. It was nauseating. Her words were exactly the same as those as Shibalanke. Now he was someone who never appeared in any prophecy. What? Not even those ignorant savage beasts foresaw his existence. In other words, he was a true human, a sovereign who belongs solely to humanity. And for that reason, he alone is the one that all should follow. No one but him deserves to be called a god. Without holding anyone back, she showed me all there was to know about the ancient empire. That ladder that climbed up to the firmament, those weapons converted from, those cannons that could tear to pieces, those that fell from the 3 moons. The 3 moons! The research about and wishes. It sent chills down my spine. We must not give them any chance to regain their former glory, or humanity will be powerless to stand against them. Efforts to seek reconciliation are futile, unless they submit fully to humanity's chains. For otherwise, the memory she possesses, the energies by which the source mechanism may be controlled, it can still be harnessed by humans. Whilst ensuring that she does not perish before her energy has been fully depleted, we must find a way to completely strip her of her authority. What? Unionization? I mean, I'm assuming she is the Lord of the Night, right? Holy Sovereign Note 6. We must no longer allow the various tribes to overstep their bounds and claim kinship, as they did before. There is no benefit in having too many rulers. It will lead only to endless internal strife, just as it did with the barbarians of the Northern Sea and Desert Realms. Let there be but one ruler here. One sovereign, one god. Any dispersal of authority is an opportunity for humanity's enemies. Any possibility of revolt must be eliminated. If the history I read from her memories was true and accurate beyond a shadow of a doubt, humanity could surely advance, even where those wicked beasts stumbled and fell. So long as we maintain our caution, this power can smash anything that would dare stand in the way of humanity seeking its own destiny. Before that, all offerings to must be ceased. This is the sole variable involved. The souls of traitors must not be afforded the chance to entice the living. The dead should stay peacefully dead. That way I shall not punish his name to shame. Humans, only humans, those he saved, shall become rulers of all. They will not bow to the night, nor must they submit to the flame. Okay. So I'm assuming the she is the Lord of the Night. The he is either Ochkan or Shibalanke. Well, Shibalanke is talked about, so maybe this is Ochkan. And then the opposing side, I'm assuming it was Waxaklan Ubakan, right? Remember when you were wondering what that Fontaine NPC showed up in Natlan out of nowhere with references to Remuria? I'm kind of glad that the Remuria vibes from the notes they talk about the Alliance and Barbarians might also be a coincidence. I think it might have something to tie in together. I just cannot find the pieces to tie them together, you know? Remuria is very likely a parallel to the entire story of the Primordial One and the Dragons. I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, they're all happening around the exact same time, right? So I'm assuming all these histories are interconnected in some way. It's just that we don't know the history because of one, how long ago it was, and then also two, like, the fact it was never really... It was recorded, but not like to the point where like modern day people can understand it, right? But also, giant cataclysm happened, so I don't think they had the time to figure out how to write everything down. And there's always context that's missing or something. Yeah, there's always something that's missing. That's partially, I think it's just how Wayverse likes to write their lore in general, but also like, I think the reason why a lot of the lore is missing is because, air quotes, they didn't have time to write the things that would be considered normal in their society, but is not common to us now. I mean, that happens a lot when like historians write down certain things. It would be assumed that, oh, you know this because this is something that happens currently, but then someone who reads it in the future might not understand the same thing. Everyone's trying to hide the true story from the Irminsul Ed. That is true. That is true. There was the Irminsul Edit issue as well. I wonder if the Hexen Circle members have anything to do with how this part of history was transcribed. I don't think so, but it'd be interesting to know if, like, say, Barbeloth messed with some of this stuff, especially because we've seen her in the summertime event. But I don't know. That is an idea that cannot go into a theory at the moment. It is just an idea.